Welcome back to Tissue World TV. I'm Michael Jackson, and my guest on this particular episode is again one of our presenters from day 2 at Tissue World in Milan. On the technical side, I'm going to introduce you to a man who's traveled in from Austria to be with us, Laslo Monte, who's the sales director of tissue across the EMEA region for Voith paper, fabric and roll systems. I've got to get that all in there. We'll put it up on the screen for you as well. You were speaking at the conference today, Laslo, on metallizing technologies as well, chosen to speak on one specific thing.
Exactly.
Quite correctly in the technical sense in the conference itself. What was the main message, sir, that you were putting out?
Okay. My topic was on metallizations of Yankees. Yeah. The metallization business has been based around an arc spray technology. And what we've been developing is a relaunched high-velocity oxygen fuel technology, which allows a much safer working environment during the application, during the spraying application. There's a lot of hexavalent chromium released in the arc spray procedure, and this we can cut back by a significant amount, really drastic reduction there, making, as safety is always the first topic, a safer working environment. Yeah.
As you say, though, arc spray has been around for a long, long time. Your new technology has kind of revamped old technology.
Correct, yeah.
How does that all work?
So this high-velocity oxygen fuel process has been around for quite some time, but the quality of the consumables hasn't been right for the application on a Yankee cylinder. Coating thicknesses, the metallization thickness was key to this one. But now, as technologies have moved on, we're returning to this to see if we can squeeze some more out of it. Yeah?
Right.
And this we found now is a potential. We've reduced the thickness of the application on the metallization, allowing for a stable run.
And much cleaner in the overall process as well.
Cleaner in the application process. Yeah. The second benefit and advantage that we've got out of this is a reduced thermal insulation effect. Yeah? So every metallization insulates the Yankee and prevents this heat from getting through to the paper and allowing the drying to take place. If we can reduce this insulating effect, we can get more of the thermal energy coming from steam through to the paper and allow either an increased production rate or a reduction of energy consumption.
So high velocity, its time has come.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, it was interesting that you focused in your presentation just on that one specific topic.
Yes.
You got an awful lot of questions out of the audience
Absolutely,
as well.
Yeah. From previous experience presenting in Tissue World, we've wanted to highlight several of our technologies at the same time. This we found was not the right approach because we weren't able to give the right amount of depth on each particular product. So this time round, we chose exactly one specific topic and went that little bit deeper.
Yes.
And the message went through. Really penetrated well, because at the end of the session, a lot of questions, not all that I could answer perfectly, but a lot of questions showed me a great amount of interest.
That's very cool, though. I mean, the quality of your presentation was great, but
Thank
also
you.
the quality of the audience. I mean,
Yes.
were you impressed by the level of questioning?
I could, absolutely, yeah. So I saw a lot of nod heading, a lot of understanding, and I recognized several of our customers there, some of our very esteemed customers too. It was nice to see them in the audience, listening really carefully. It was good value, I think, from their side and from my side.
There's been a very heavy machine bias at this Tissue World, as opposed to perhaps previous ones that you've attended. And that makes sense, being here in Milan and the Italian scenario. Obviously, it was almost manna made in heaven for you and Voith today, really, wasn't it?
Of course, a technology that's based, an industry that's based heavy on technology, and we're a technology leader in the field of machinery and consumables. Absolutely, it's our playing field.
Fantastic. So I presume then, by the smile on your face, Tissue World Milan's been successful for you beyond the presentation.
Absolutely. The presentation is one small part. It's only today. Wait until tomorrow comes. We've got even more up our sleeve.
Brilliant. Thrilled that you were here. Thank you so much. A real pleasure to have met you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks for being with us on Tissue World.
My pleasure. Yeah,
Thank you.